Welcome to the MILSET World Virtual Summit 2021, the International Movement for Leisure Activities in Science and Technology, MILSET. It's very glad to have you here in this conference, workshop, and well, we have many activities during the event. So we're very happy to continue the day with this great workshop. We invite all of you to be very, very stick to the screen and find what the surprises that we have for you in this workshop. I would like to thank all the authorities for supporting this great event, and of course, UPAEP University, who is helping us to stream live from the Convention Center in Mexico, from UPAEP. And also I would like to thank our sponsors and partners. Thank to Movimiento STEM for all the support you have given to this event, and all the people who is working very hard to make this activity possible. So my name is Liz Vela. I am MILSET Communication Manager, and we will be streaming live from MILSET Facebook, MILSET YouTube, and our partners' channels. So thank you very much for watching. Now I would like to give the floor to Ms. Vera Suarez, MILSET Managing Director, who will present our fantastic speakers.
Thank you so much, Liz. And yes, you know, and as you said, now we have like the amazing opportunity to have two speakers that will develop a great workshop, and I would like to introduce both of them. And I will start with José María Rosas Garibay. He is the Education Innovation Leader at ApiSec Learn, and he holds a bachelor degree in communication and a master degree in virtual educational project design. He has been working as a teacher for most of his professional career and balances his passion for teaching. He has worked on the other projects and has helped develop educational programs as a script investigator for a local TV channel. For 6 years, he led the team coordinating the library of the Lux Institute. He is still teaching in higher education while also working in educational technical fields and educational consultant. He holds the credentials of a Google Certified Trainer, Google Certified Innovator, and Lego Education Academy Certified Trainer. At the same time, we are welcoming Aline Siqueiros. She is an educational consulting and professional development at ApiSec Learn. She holds a bachelor degree in administration system engineering, and since the beginning of her professional career in 2004, she has been involved in educational field, serving as a customer experience specialist and educational consultant in various publishing houses. For 2 years, she led the Professional Competence Certification Coordinator, helping teachers get certificate in Mexico. In 2017, she joined ApiSec as part of the business consulting team, and since 2019, she joined the ApiSec Learn division, beginning her journey in the Lego educational branch, where she currently operates as a Lego Education Academy certified trainer. So we are so happy on behalf of MILSET to have both of you here, and I give the floor to both of you to start this amazing workshop.
Thank you very much for this kind presentation. And I am going to start by sharing my screen because we have a beautiful presentation. Okay, now you see me, right? Okay, so this workshop is called Handsonline Learning. This title is funny. We were thinking about how might we call something like this, and in the challenges we've been facing, the hands-on learning has been difficult, and doing it online is a real challenge. So I hope everyone is well, welcome, and well, let's start. First of all, we're ApiSec. We are dedicated to provide professional services, helping transform areas of opportunity into technology-based solutions for educational institutions. Our mission is to help schools inspire their students to thrive in an ever-changing world. We work with several solutions. We're Google Cloud partners. We work with Cisco, and of course, we are Lego Education official partners. What are we going to do in this workshop? What is all this about? Well, the idea is that we have time to reflect about what is hands-on learning today in a hybrid, virtual, and changing educational world. We are going to experience some hands-on learning and examples through learning through play. We're going to design something to solve a particular problem in education. Yes, we are going to come up with a solution for a problem in education today. Why not? Of course, we are going to have a lot of fun. So what are we going to need for this workshop? This is for the participants joining us in Teams, and also if you are watching this in some other time, it will be like a sing-along video, maybe. But I am going to ask you to really be here and participate, even if you are watching this not in a synchronous mode. And we're going to need a spoon, a piece of paper. I think 2 of these might be useful, and some stuff. The importance is some color stuff. It could be office supplies. If you have Lego bricks, I mean, that's wonderful, and it will be really, really useful. But if you don't have Lego bricks around you, there's no problem. You can have I have a red speaker, and I have, I don't know, a blue pen. And the thing is, gather some things of a particular color. Do you have your material ready? I hope you do. For everyone who is in the Teams meeting, it will be really useful, not only for us, but also for the people who is going to see the streaming in some other time, to have our cameras on in some particular moments specifically. And I think that's it. I hope you have all your material ready. And why don't we start? And we are going to start, well, with a hands-on activity. This hands-on activity is only for the purpose to warm up our hands and our brains to learning. So if you can stand up, take your spoon, and we are going to do something really simple. We're going to throw our spoon to the ceiling and clap. Can you do that? Throw it and clap. We're going to try to do this 10 times without failing. 10 out of 10. Ready? Set, go. Okay. Sorry? Okay. How many times did you get it? 10 out of 10? 9 out of 10? Maybe someone, 10 out of 10, Stefan, great. Aline also did 10 out of 10. I mean, this is the beginner's level. Why don't we scale it up a little bit? And let's clap 2 times before catching the spoon. Ready? Set, go. Okay, Aline is not 10 out of 10. I just saw that. Okay, 7 out of 10, Stefan? 10 out of 10? 9? Okay. let's crank it up a little bit more. Let's try to do 3 claps. Do you think we can handle 3 claps? I hope we can. So, and I have to say, it is a little bit difficult with the spoon. It is easier with a Duplo brick. Aline is kind of cheating, but I'm not going to say nothing more. So let's do it with 3 claps. Ready? Set. I'm going to stand up. Go. Okay. How did it go? 10 out of 10? 9? 8? 2 out of 10? Well, Aline, how did it go?
I dropped my brick at the first intent, so it didn't go well.
Okay, if you're watching this in some other moment, you can try 1, 10 out of 10, try 2, 7 out of 10, and so on. So maybe in the chat we can maybe in time make a chart of how is this skill going on through time. Well, this was fun, I think. Well, it was fun for me. I hope for you too. So this is a little warm-up activity, but it makes us think, what could we do to improve our clapping or our score so it can be 10 out of 10, even with 3 claps? What strategy could I come up with? Maybe throw it farther away. Maybe I can clap faster. Maybe I can go down with the spoon and join the spoon as it follows. So it gives me more time to clap. And this is problem solving. And this is developing skills. We're going to talk a little bit more right now. So what is hands-on learning? We talk about hands-on learning as a manner to engage with students in direct experience and focused reflection. As we involve our hands and our minds into learning, things happen. The experience helps our body to learn. Our body is not only a vehicle for the brain to learn. The body also can learn, and we're going to talk about it a little bit further away. But hands-on learning allows students to immerse themselves in a learning environment and put their skills to use. Right now, we use our skills, and maybe you can say, okay, I am terrible at catching stuff, or my balance is not helping, or my eye-to-hand skill is not that great, but you are using it, and that is good. So hands-on learning is based in Constructionism, or well, this kind of experience we're going to do are based in constructionism, and it could be summed up in this phrase by Seymour Papert: children learn best when they are actively engaged in constructing something that has personal meaning to them. It could be a poem, it could be a robot, it could be a sandcastle or a computer program, or anything you can think of. But if you are engaged and you are building, you are learning. That's the idea. If you want to know more about this approach and how this approach helps to developing STEM or STEAM skills, I think it was Monday or Thursday, it was an amazing conference by Claudette Munoz. The link is going to be here in the chat. It was all about hands-on learning. It was all about the playful approach to learning. So it was on Monday. Thank you. So because I saw it yesterday, so I invite you to watch that conference in case you weren't able to watch it live. So our hands know things that our mind doesn't know that it knows. Do you agree? Do you think your hand knows something that your mind is not conscious about the hand knowing it? Think about it. For example, if you ask me my password, my email password, sometimes I can't remember. I can't. It's like, okay, what's my password? But if you put a keyboard in front of me, I will type it like automatically, or the nib on the ATM. What other things do you think your hands remember that your mind doesn't know that it can remember? And if you think about it, it might be a lot of things. But well, let's not talk more about it, and let's try a little exercise. This is the first thing, the first time we do this. We usually do this with a really emblematic activity with Lego. But since not everyone has these Lego bricks, we're going to try something different. Right now, Aline is sharing a Jamboard link, and we will keep this Jamboard live. So if you're watching this tomorrow from our time right now, if you are watching this in an asynchronous way, please, we will put the link over there, and you may participate. The idea is, take your piece of paper and your marker, and please draw a circle, the size you want, in any place of the paper. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It is hard to do a perfect circle without a compass or something. Well, I know people that can do a perfect circle, but this is mine. Okay, Stefan, you have your... Great. Now that we have our circle, please turn that circle into something you can eat, something you enjoy to eat. Okay. What did you draw? Show it to the screen. Okay, we have, what is it, Stefan? An orange?
Yeah, it's kind of a fruit. Yeah, I'm not so good to drawer and painter, so it's difficult to really say, but it's somewhere between orange and apple. Yeah.
Great, thank you. And it looks like a fruit. And you're a lot healthier than us because Aline did
No.
a...
I
Well,
made candy, but look up the caption. It says huge. It's not like a regular candy. It's a huge candy, huge size candy.
and that candy, I don't know if in other parts of the world you know that candy, the mazapan, but it is a candy made of compressed sugar, and it is
Maní.
walnuts. No,
Mhm.
oh, peanuts. It's peanuts and sugar, basically. Well, and I draw like cone with French fries. So Stefan is healthier than us. But what does this activity tell us about our hands and our impulses and what we can draw? Stefan told us that he is not good at drawing, so he made a fruit. Aline, draw a mazapan. But what does this tell us? Do you have any idea, Stefan, or anyone? If you have,
suppose that this shows also in our particular context that, for example, every one of us, or if we talk about our students, because this is the focus of our workshop today, our students and how to teach them and so on. So this demonstrates that every one of us is basically different, and he has something different in mind, from my point of view. I don't know.
Great input, thank you. And yes, we have different context, different ideas, and also different skills. And since I'm thinking about, I did this French fries and I thought about a cone, Aline about a mazapan because it's round too. But everyone could do the activity. It doesn't matter if you're a professional artist or if you are just learning to draw. You can do it. And that's about all about the low floor and high ceiling activities. When we work hands-on and minds-on, and this is the Lego education approach to learning too, we have activities that anyone can try and succeed and have confidence in, I can do this. And you can scale the activity to even a really complex solution. So this is the low floor and high ceiling approach to learning, and it is possible thanks to our hands-on approach because we are making things. So when we were doing this, we also had some of these skills came into place. We put attention, we had to place mental imagery, use our imagination, pretense, visual perception, imitation, perspective taking, working memory, mental rotation. I mean, it was a really, if you want, simple activity, but since we put our minds on and our hands on, all these skills came into place. So in a virtual world, it might prove difficult. In a pandemic world, post-pandemic world, I don't know how to call it right now, it might prove difficult to make some hands-on learning experiences with students. But it doesn't have to be that way. Yes, we need something to put our hands on. but it doesn't need to be something really complex, and it doesn't have to be necessarily in a classroom. We could work with our hands even if we are in a virtual scenario, and work with all these skills: physical, creative, social, emotional, and cognitive. But I'm not going to talk anymore about it. Let's try some activities with a little bit of range of how could we activate hands-on learning being in a virtual scenario. Now we are in a synchronous way, but there is a lot of participants that will be watching this in an asynchronous way. And you can participate even asynchronously in the Jamboard we are sharing with you. So let's go, Aline.
Thanks, Chema. Well, we are going to have fun now with colors. And the first activity, we are going to do a warm-up. I'm going to tell you a short story, and you may look at your desk and find objects while listen to the story. Once you have heard the story, try to arrange your objects or colors according to the color sequence. Is that clear? Hands up, thumbs up. Yes, Estefan? You are like my star student today because I don't know any other faces, so.
Our subject.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stefan.
Okay, let's try the first story. Tommy Pink hides under a big yellow sunflower as he munches on the green grass under the light blue sky. One more time. Tommy Pink hides under a big yellow sunflower as he munches on the green grass under the light blue sky. Now arrange the objects from the story in color sequence and let's share. I have pink. I have mine. Let me see yours.
Okay, I'm using pins right at the moment because
Okay.
I don't have anything else that is colorful enough, but I think...
They work. And could you retell the story, Estefan? In your own words.
Well, there was something about Mr. Pink, yellow sunflower, blue sky, and the green thing I forgot.
Perfect. Yeah, it was Tommy Pink hides under the yellow sunflower as he munches on the green grass under the light blue sky. Look, I made this up and I got it wrong. I put first the blue sky. So that's okay. It's a warm-up. Now, I'm going to tell you another story. This time it has most colors, so let's pay attention. Roger Rabbit put on his red coat and hopped along on the green grass under the blue sky. He munched on a juicy orange carrot as he sat by the dark blue lake and watched the yellow ducks swimming in the water. One more time. Roger Rabbit put on his red coat and hopped along on the green grass under the blue sky. He munched on a juicy orange carrot as he sat by the dark blue lake and watched the yellow ducks swimming in the water. Now we're going to build that story that you just have heard. And I'm going to ask Chema. I'm going to give you a break, Stefan. And Chema is going to retell the story in his own words. Whenever you're ready, Chema.
Okay. Roger Rabbit put on his red coat and walked in the green grass under the light blue sky. And he was eating a delicious carrot, orange carrot, as he was watching the dark blue lake. And there was some ducks, and he was like, "Hi, ducks. This is my carrot."
Pretty good. They were yellow ducks.
Yellow ducks, yep.
Okay, thank you, Chema. And how do you think Roger Rabbit was feeling on this day?
I think he was feeling good. He's got a carrot, and he's with his friends, the dogs. I mean, he's like chilling.
He's having the best day of his life, right? and when we do these kind of activities, we can do on another day. Maybe we can talk about a different emotion and change the story a little bit, so we can throw this up. And now, before you go to recap, I would like to start with another activity with colors. So we are going to use a piece of paper, and please put it in front of you. This time we're not gonna do stories, so don't worry. Great, thank you, Chema. And please find an object that the color starts with the letter G. Any object that starts with, the color starts with the letter G. Please write in the chat what color did you find or show it to me. I found green too. And Stefan has green. Perfect. Great. And put that object in the upper right corner of your sheet and write 2 or 3 words that start with that letter, like grass, for example. Okay. I see Chema have already 3. What do you have, Chema?
Gnome, giant, and goal.
Goal?
Goal.
Oh, okay. I have nothing in my mind. So grass and a green apple. Do you have something different, Stefan?
Yeah, I have grass, garden, and game. As we are playing games, I thought I can write a game. Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure. Perfect. Thank you very much. Now we are going to find something yellow. Anything yellow that we've found, and put it in the down left corner of your sheet and write things that you can eat and that are of this color. Okay. That was easy for me. I didn't have a problem with the eating. Okay, what do you have, Chema?
Banana, pineapple, vanilla, and cookie.
And a cookie, okay. If anyone else want to share their words and they don't want to talk, that's okay. You can use the chat. And Stefan, what do you have?
Well, I put lemon and banana and also some kind of cream. I don't know, like creme brulee or something like this. Crema catalana, they are typically kind of yellowish. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I got the same, banana, well, corn and butter. Pretty good. Okay, now we are going to find an object that the color starts with the letter R, like this one. And please put it in the upper left corner of your sheet and write words that rhyme with the name of that color. Great. What do we have? Do we have a poet here with us today? Okay, Chema, what do you have?
I have bed,
Mm-hmm.
death,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what I wrote. Bed and death.
Better than that. Okay.
That's kind of grim. I mean,
Do
I
you
think-
have someone something different, Stefan?
Not really here. I was not that creative, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, I'm like Tim. I have red Beth and Faith Seth.
Okay.
Okay, let's find an easy one. Find something orange, put it in the lower right corner, and write things that are that color. Oh, my t-shirt. Okay. What do you have, Chema?
Well, I was kind of in the obvious alley. I put orange, a traffic
Okay.
cone, and a candy corn. You know this kind of Halloween candies, triangular.
Like a gomita? I don't know how to say it.
I don't know. It's a Halloween cone.
Okay. Okay. You have something similar, Stefan, or something different?
Yeah, my suggestion is still related to Halloween because it's very thematic right at the moment. So pumpkin. There are some orange
Pumpkin.
that we use to make these scary figures out of them for Halloween.
Perfect. Well, I have something from not Halloween, but Death Day here in Mexico, the cempasúchil flower that it's orange. That's the one I think, and my t-shirt.
How did I didn't see that? And I'm wearing
Exactly.
a t-shirt.
I know, Chema. Okay, now we are going to find something blue. We are going to put it in the center of our paper, and we're going to write scents or smells that remind you of that color. I only put C. And you, Chema?
Put 3. I found 3.
Okay, tell us.
Ocean, soap, and I don't know, night. I think the night kind of it can smell.
It's kind of blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Stefan, what do you have?
Yeah, I put lavender and yeah.
Oh my God. I love lavender. Very good. I didn't think of lavender. I put C and that's it. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your participations. And I want to ask you if you like this activity and how do you think you can introduce a way in a class or as an extension? And for help us, Chema is putting here in the screen the skills we use to do this activity and the development areas that we use. I know Chema loves this activity because he loves to speak and give me more and more words. But it's a great activity to work in class. And I don't know if you have any idea, Stefan, or anyone else who wants to share, or we can go to the next one.
We're going to leave some well, the Jamboard and some other means, and in the chat, if you're watching this again in an asynchronous way, you can leave your comments in in the chat and we can share.
Exactly. Now, we are going to do this on another activity that is called a creative creature. We are going to build a creature that moves. We can add wings, legs, heads, arms, anything you want. And we have to give it a name and a superpower. Okay? So we're going to give us like 1 or 2 minutes to build something and share in the camera, in the chat, in Jamboard, wherever you want. We have to put the name of our creature and what is that superpower, okay? I don't know if the instructions are clear, if you have any doubts. You can build it with anything you have in your desk. Let's build. Okay. I love that Stefan is like looking for something that. Okay. Oh my God. Ah. Did you guys finish? Because my creation doesn't have a head. Oh my God. Okay, Chema, what do you have?
Well, my creature is the sticky surfer. It has the power to stick some stuff, and also with his surfing board, it can control all the technology around it. So it's really powerful, the sticky surfer. It glues and controls technology.
Okay. Okay, let me think how to use that information. Okay, Stefan, what do you have? What creative creature did you build?
So basically, I used something that I had already because I didn't find any other proper materials to do so. This is basically 3D chemistry models that I'm using for teaching chemistry. And yeah, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see it really well, but this is basically a 3D model of the molecule of ethanol, yeah, of the alcohol. But like oriented all like this in this conformation and configuration, it looks like a lot like dog. So I named it a spiritual dog. And as this is the molecule of ethanol, we all know what the superpowers of the ethanol is, right?
Cool. It's super cool. It's very cool. And now I'm a little bit ashamed to show you mine because it broke. But it's supposed to be a mermaid. Please use all the imagination you have with you in your house, please. And it's a paintbrush and a face mask. This is the head and the hair, and this is the tail, of course. And her name is Katrina. And their superpower is she could be invisible at night. So now I'm going to tell her, I'm going to make up a story, and Chema is going to add his creature. And if you want to add this spiritual dog to the story, that will be great. So Katrina was out of night, and she was looking for Chema to help her with her, I don't know, with her phone because broke. So when he found Chema,
Okay, with my glue super surfer, it went and controlled the phone. And once the phone it was fixed, they said, okay, I think it's time for a toast. Who could we call? And they called Stefan.
The spiritual dog. And the spiritual dog made a chemistry model of the fun night they all have. The end. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Stefan, for have fun with us. I swear we are working. I swear. And now, I hope you like this activity. And we're going to show you the recap of all the abilities that we use in the development areas. And well, now we are going to create something new. But this time, Chema is going to lead the activity. So, Chema, the micro is all yours.
Sure. Well, we're almost out of time, but I wanted to say in this exercises we just did, it was all about having fun, but also trying to play with our hands, even in an online environment, and focusing on these particular development areas. We work with physical development, with motor, socio-emotional, perceptual. We could work even with socio-emotional skills through hands-on activities, even in the distance. So one of the other great areas for hands-on learning, it is, of course, STEAM. So we're about to finish, and this is something we're going to do really quickly, but I would like you to try it at home, everyone who is watching this, and even share it not only on the Jamboard. I'm going to, even we could put a hashtag MILSET hands on. So maybe in social media we can track this. I'm going to write it right now. And the idea is this. You've been in the MILSET Summit listening and working with different educational issues and listening to experts and making your own judgments, and you have your own ideas and your own context. So I want you to think about one particular problem you find in your context in education. And once you have this problem in mind, try to think or imagine you have access to some kind of magic or futuristic technology. It doesn't have to be real now. It doesn't have to be real yet. Think about something magical or sci-fi. And what would you invent or create to solve this particular issue? If the laws of physics weren't a problem, if the technology we have right now wasn't limited. And now use the spoon, the piece of paper, and the marker to create a prototype. You can use it in any way you like. It could be drawing something, but also folding the piece of paper, whatever you can think of to make a prototype. Don't forget to name your prototype and share it. The idea is to have the process of design thinking, of engineering thinking, joining with imagination and a simple prototype. I know we have to, at some point in the future, think about how could we make this reality. But what if we first think about the idea? Let's use our imagination and create this prototype. and you will be amazed of the things you can come up with if you simply start building the prototype with just 3 elements: the piece of paper, the marker, and the spoon. We've been doing this activity for, I think, since the pandemic started, and we ran out of Legos with Lego bricks with our students, and it's been amazing the ideas they can come up with. Simply a piece of paper, a marker, and a spoon, and that's what we wanted to share with you. I don't know if we have 3 minutes, but if you want to start doing your some kind of prototype, or if you want to make your prototype and then share it in the MILSET with the hashtag MILSET Hands-on, and we can track it, even so we can have this dialogue with all the participants that are watching this tomorrow in the future for us. So that is all from our part. We are just, actually we are eating up the questions time, but I want to end up basically sharing these activities are hands-on, minds-on, but also are playful. And the characteristics or the way we can make it playful, according to the Lego education frame of work, is having these characteristics. Try to do the activity joyful. You must enjoy doing it. Socially interactive. You have to learn from others. Active involvement. You can do something that involves you, and maybe you can forget about the time, just as it happened to us right now because we are almost out of time. Iterative, we can do it and redo it and learn from every try. And significative, meaningful. It must be something that has to do with your life, with your curiosity, or even your struggles or your curiosity. So in that note, I want to thank you all. And I don't know if there are some questions, comments.
Thank you very much, Jose Maria and Aline, for this great workshop. I was like trying to get somewhere my Legos, but I couldn't. I was here. So thank you very much. It was super interesting. We were very like entertained with the activity, and I'm sure that all the people who were watching were too, like trying to find their material to play. So thank you very much. So we have a lot of greetings from, well, there are a lot of people watching from France, Switzerland, Belgium, Mexico, Chile, Romania, the USA, the UK, Slovakia, Austria, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Argentina, Peru, Venezuela. And we also have some greetings from Mrs. Boriana Kadmonova. We also have greetings from María Angélica Riquelme, from Chile, our MILSET president, from Elio Brochier from Brazil, our MILSET vice president. Thank you, Elio and María Angélica, for supporting. Alfredo Vareiro, many greetings for you. Freddy Segura, great conference from Chile Foundation, in Chile, of course. And well, and more from Mexico. A lot of greetings from Mexico too. So I'm not sure if someone from the team meeting have another question, but I'm not sure because they were playing a lot. I was checking all the time. Maybe Stefan, he wants to play more.
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of fun actually during this workshop. It was really amazing to interact with you, even in this virtual way. Unfortunately, right at the moment, we don't have too many other opportunities. But still, it's always a pleasure for me to basically be from both sides and to see different perspectives through the eyes of the students, like in this particular case, and then to apply it. What I've learned, what I have experienced myself also with my students from the other side, from my position as an instructor. So it was a real pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. And well, with this, we end the workshop. Thank you to everybody for watching. And in some minutes, don't miss the next conference. We will be learning a lot about Google. So please stay still, keep on your seats, because we will continue in some minutes. Thank you very much to everybody.
Great. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.